We joined the ski club in 1955. Actually, our first membership was a gift from some friends who wanted us to come. We have 2 children who grew up here at Blandford.
Do you remember the racing trail tow?
Yes.
That thing must have gone 35 miles an hour. And as usual, of course, I grabbed it, it jerked me, and it got me a couple of 100 feet up the hill, and of course I fell off.
I came up, my husband and I came up during the war with gas truck. The farmer would come down the foot of the hill, take us up in the wagon with the horses and come up here. We'd ski all day, then ski down to the foot of the hill.
It's hard to believe that it has been 75 years since a small group of venturesome pioneers left the big city of Springfield and headed west in search of a better location to ski. Since that time, the members of the Blandford Ski Area, as well as the thousands that have skied here in the past, have been a part of something special. Not only have they made Blandford the oldest continually operated ski club in the country, but they have been part of a family.
When I joined the club, we only had the old lodge and only part of the old lodge. The addition hadn't been put on. When I first joined, we had 5 rope tows. Later on, we added 2 more rope tows. And we didn't have any grooming. After every fresh snowfall, everybody had to come up and start at the bottom of the hill and go up the hill with your skis and pat down the snow just to pack it before you get even ski.
All rope tows. We had 7 rope tows in the middle of the 60s. Some of them were horrendously slow, and boy, if you were the only one on there, just having to hold it up as a little kid was painful.
And if you have no body strength in your upper arms, it was pretty hard because the toe on the glade would be bouncy and you would be jumping up and down.
And I can remember one day when a youngster caught her hair in the rope tow, and one of our instructors actually cut her hair to get her off the rope tow.
And they would grow bumps in them, little jumps on the way up, and boy, if you were good, you could catch some air. And that was part of the fun.
And as I mentioned before, though, the greatest improvement that was ever made to the club was indoor plumbing. Because we used to have a man's outhouse and a woman's outhouse along the brook. Didn't seem to bother the trout any.
Skiing on edgeless hickory skis and bear trap bindings, a year's membership dues were as low as $2 for a single and $3 for a family. It's been volunteers that have kept this club going throughout all these years, maintaining the equipment, clearing the trails, making improvements, all for the love of the club.
This is a club where everybody volunteers, and there's a lot of people that have been forgotten, that spend a lot of time here, that did a lot of clearing, tree clearing. This year we had a real bad ice storm. All the trees were knocked down. Within a matter of 2 days, there was a group of 30, 40 people up there cutting trees, cleaning. It was all volunteer. It's quite a feat what some of these people did.
You really, over time, appreciate how valuable the volunteers are up there, and they truly bridge the gap between what we can afford to do and what we need to do. And I think it strengthens the place as a club, honestly, I do.
I think one of the reasons that Blandford Ski Area has made it this far is our members. And we have the volunteers who come up in the summer months and in the fall, from clearing brush to mowing lawns to painting the chairlifts. And that's what keeps this organization going all these years. You don't see this at other ski areas.
We're not just a ski area, we're a club. So if you're a member, you're an owner. You can go to work or school or to college and say, hey, I'm part owner in a ski area. How unique is that?
Thank you to all the people that have helped get Blandford to where it is today. And there are so many that we're all familiar with and so many that we're not familiar with, that without the efforts of all of these people, it never would have made it to 75 years.